And we get the word sister from Isis, because Isis was the sister wife to her consort Osiris, brother and sister and wife. And Isis and Hathor is where we get our word mother, the celestial, astronomical mother goddess of the universe. So the primordial darkness of the black hole gives us the spark of life, or the port of El, which is the spark of El. And that spark of light from the darkness of the 101 of the female is the sun. And that's why we have Sam the sun, Samson, with his twin pillars. The trinity of the 101, the Apollo, the son of Sol Om-On. But like almost all words of the alpha, beta, which are the male and the female, the word Solomon actually means Solomon, or the sun and the moon. And this is why King Solomon, or the zero, sits in between the sun pillar and the moon pillar, which is the 101. The microcosm of the game is sex, but the macrocosm is about the stars and the heavens, astrology or astrotheology. So to the ancients, the sun revolved around the earth and went to the underworld, only to return and be reborn the next day. A battle over evil versus good, or night versus the daylight. And this is why sin, or the devil, tempts Jesus, the Son. But Jesus never tempts Satan or the devil, because the sun never comes out at night. But the moon does come out during the day, and that's how he tempts Jesus, the Son. So to the ancients, the sun looked like a ball being thrown back and forth across the sky, the fight of the two teams. And this is why the sun, or the basketball, is taken back and forth across the court. And this is why the sun, or the spark of the orgasm, sits in the mid-L of the court. The reborn-again Son of God, or the Most High. So the next time that you're at a game or a court, look in the center. You'll notice it's the sun, or the 101, that sits in between the two poles. Exactly like football or volleyball or any other sport. And we get our word middle from the mid-L, which is Middle Earth, where Tartarus is, or the Tar of Taurus. And I just laugh at the fools who actually think I make this stuff up, because the mid-L is where Saturn lies and his sun, which is the center. And this is exactly why the word center means sin, the moon, and Taurus, the bull, just like the Minotaur. Min is the moon, and Taurus is the bull, who is found in the center of the labyrinth, which is the center of the bull's eye. And yes, this is exactly why we call it the word central, which is the sin, ra, el, and the T is for the tree. And if you still don't believe me, the spiral, spirals to the center. And I've already proven that the Skull and Bones are a Saturnalian death cult. The 3x3 magic Saturn square. And when you add the 33 degrees of the Scottish Rite and the 9 degrees of the York Rite, you get the magic number of 42. Because 42 is the magic number of the Saturn cube. And 42 is the number in Kabbalistic teachings that God made the universe. And the Kabbalah, or the Kabbalah, is the Kaaba, the black stone, and Bel, the sun, and Asherah, the goddess, exactly like Allah, which again is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or Venus, Saturn, and the sun. The story of the black stone falling from the sky and the goddess having sex with it. And that's why you see them kissing the vagina or the yoni. And that's why the magic of the Kabbalah is actually the magic of sex, the male entering the female, which is the exact same answer to the question of Solomon's temple. And this is why you see that same sex magic symbolism throughout the world, like the Vatican and even at the United Nations. And did you notice that the hidden 11 in the Kabbalistic teachings is exactly where the penis head is? Which is the real hidden mystery of the all-seeing eye, or the eye of the Illuminati, which is the one-eyed monster. The one eye of the penis head that creates all life, exactly like the one eye of the female. And the king is the anointed penis head. And the K is the number 11, which is the two pillars, and it takes two to be a king. And that's why I always say, why do we have no king? Because the queen is the hidden power, the hidden truth of evil. So now you know why the queen is the most powerful piece in chess. So let's get back to the significance of the number 42. And in the Holy Bible, or the whole By of Bel, which again is the 101, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or the goddess, God, and the sun. It tells us that the very genealogy of Jesus is 42 generations. And that for 42 months, the devil or the beast will hold dominion over the earth. There are 42 gods and goddesses in the Egyptian religion, and they said Osiris's body was chopped into 14 or 42 pieces. So the next time that you're in the city of sin, and you want to gamble or be a game bull, know that the dice all add up to 42. And the black gold, or the Oi of El, is inside of a barrel, which happens to be 42 gallons. And I'm sure you're more than familiar with 420. Take a look at your clock and you'll see that 420 is also 4-4, which is found throughout the Bible, like the 40 days and the 40 nights. Just keep an eye out for 44, because it's also out there. But the real answer to 42 or 420 is April 20th, the day of Taurus, the day of the bull. And notice the bright red star in the constellation of Taurus, which is known as the Red Eye of Taurus. Again proving that the Washington Monument is the bull penis, because it has the red eyes on top where the penis head is. So now you know why the red bull shows you the two pillars of the bulls, with the sun in the center, the 101, the Son of God giving its life for us. And we get eternal life through the orgasm, the child, or our son. And this is why the games of life use the ball, or the sun, because the ball is named after Baal, the sun god. So this is why Michael El, the sun, stands in the shadow of his father El. Just carrying on the symbolism of the Illuminati, because there is no new world order. It's just the same old world order. And don't let them fool you with New Age religion, because all it is the old religion. And the symbolism is not new, it's the old symbolism of the old world. So yes, basketball is a new sport made in 1891 from James Naismith, but he based it on ancient religions like the Aztecs and the Mayans, where they played fertility death games with the ball and the pole, and the losing team was sacrificed. And they sacrificed him at the Avenue of the Dead, on top of the pyramids of the sun god and the moon god. And since we're talking about the moon, I want to debunk a debunking video of Jordan Maxwell, which is complete lies. It's just a religious cult twisting the truth to hide their evilness. So grab your paper and your pen, because school is about to begin, and when I'm done, it will be the end.